King Talk podcast. Yeah, you know what it is. The great Scutta King sitting down here with the boy J Tools and my boy AK Waterhead. We just sitting out here just shooting the bobo. As they call it, what you call it, the bobo?
Let me hype myself up.
Yeah, I just know what it is, Jay. What's going on, bud?
Man, nice to have you back, brother.
Yeah, it's good to be back, man. We all been on vacation, man, doing things for the family, man. How it been for the last couple of weeks with you, boy?
Well, I can't call it. I'm taking it easy, but J Tool like a Mississippi pimp. He stay smelling good, sharp. Hey, get on the clothesline.
He'll sit down,
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? It gonna be something fresh every time. It gonna be something fresh every time.
I don't know, y'all being on the bucket.
Talk to me, tell me something good.
He got choked up. Take your time.
Let me change my accent a little bit back to Africa. It's like I've been coming to this show and I've not been, because people be getting on my nerves like, you go on the show, talk like you're American. Talk like a real African man. Okay, now let me change. I want to talk like an African man on this show today. And every of my English is going to sound like an African man.
Well, talk like an African man. How do an African man?
That was my next question.
What you say that? What you say that?
What it is? What's your language? How you speak in your language?
I'm a Yoruba man.
No, what is it?
What language do you speak naturally?
What language do you speak?
In Africa, our general language in my country, basically we love to speak English, but we have 30 tribes.
Then why they telling you to speak African? Y'all
because
speak
our
English.
English is different. I try to be like, so you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm not supposed to say that. You know what I'm trying to say is that.
Oh, okay. I understand what you're saying. So, like, for people to come over here, ain't it should be good that y'all speak everybody in English?
No, we speak English naturally. Like, we all speak English. Like,
I'm talking about anybody that like Mexicans or whatever that come over here.
So what you saying?
When they speak in other language, we don't really understand what they're saying unless you've been to school and been taught it.
You saying when they talk, we should have the right to be nosy. Let me know what the fuck you talking. Let me know what you talking about.
Hey, I ain't got nothing to say.
No, you gotta answer that.
Yeah,
you know the annoying part about all this stuff is
That's a good
if you are talking,
that is a great question.
If you are talking to your brother as an African man, like, hey brother, me have I go to the sock, you don't share like go.
I don't understand what you said.
I know what I just said is, hey brother, what's up? What's going on? Guess what? Americans start panicking because they don't understand what two of you saying.
Yeah.
They worry so much about that.
Right, because we don't know what you just said, and that's a problem. If you over here in America, you should be fine if you get caught speaking any other language.
Hey, Scutta, you know what the problem is?
What?
He's 6'1", 242 pounds. we cannot play with a man like that.
I did not say
no. I'm just saying, if you come over here, you should have to write. You have to speak English.
We speak English, brother.
Yeah, that's it though.
I'm just saying that.
No other language.
No.
You should be fine. You should
Damn,
be
not
fine.
even at home.
No.
You should be fine. $500 if you get caught speaking any other language.
I can't say it's racist because you're black like me, but I think you're being a little bit tribalism.
No, because if we on a plane and you holler out, my man got a bomb in another language I don't understand.
I ain't understood nothing.
I'm still sitting there calm.
That 2 second might be the difference between life and death.
If you done said it in English, now I got time to panic, find my next move. You know what I mean?
No, what I'm trying to tell you is right.
Go ahead.
It doesn't matter where I'm from or it doesn't matter where.
No. I agree with
but English, in our culture, in where I'm from, English is actually not our language, but we made it our first language. So we can have a verbal communication with everybody. Mm-hmm. That is why basically, if you see a Nigerian in the whole world, Nigeria is the most educated immigrant. Google it.
Right.
You know why? Because we learn English right from childhood.
Okay.
We learn, like my kids now in Africa, they cannot even speak my language. They only speak English. So when they grow up, they start speaking my language. Like me, I understand 12 languages in my country.
Oh, y'all got 12 languages?
Is that?
We have more than 100. We have more than 200 languages.
So how many languages do you know? Like, was you forced to learn them, or did you just choose to learn them?
It's around. Like we're all around each other, so we just
easy to pick up on it.
Easy to pick up on. Like if your child that is young now go to Africa before she come back before she's 10 years old, she will tell you that I understand like 6 languages.
Hey.
Because we like
great.
together. but she's gonna understand English by like it's not by force, but you have to go to school, you have to speak English.
It's a benefit. It's a benefit in learning English.
Yeah, I feel that's a great benefit for you can be a child
So
to
you can
learn
communicate in
another
other
language as you younger because it'll be more easier.
That's
to
why
teach.
we behind the cue ball. They don't make that part of our curriculum. A lot of countries automatically make you learn 2 or 3 languages as a child because it give you a extra step. It's a benefit.
And they teach younger too. They start teaching way younger than we send our kids to school. You know what I'm saying?
My child started going to school when they were like 1 year old.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like they teach them.
what
They
do-
start teaching them young.
Over there at 1 year old, what are they implementing?
That the school they go to?
Yeah, what they doing?
Just leave home. Just go be around other kids.
Socialize.
Be around other kids. When they are 2 years old, they already start working by 2 years old.
Okay.
So they start learning how to use it. Just see the diagram of what you're saying. But by 3 years old, you'll be able to start talking a little bit. So you'll be able to start to call A, B, C, D.
Yeah,
so that's why
right.
when they come over here, when our kids come over here, they're always the best in school. Because your child start going to school at 5 years. Well, your child want to go learn at 5 years. My child already learned that at 3 years old.
She already 2-3 years in.
And when they're going to come, they're going to put them in the same class with your kid. Say, they're 5 years old. If they're 6 years old, they're going to put my kids together with your kid at 6 years old. No, that girl is in the school. She's supposed to be 9 years old.
She should have went on to the first grade.
Yeah. But they want to put them together. Now they're going to be like, oh, she's too smart. No, because they already passed that.
Yeah, they already experienced that. They've been exposed.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, education is different in different countries. It's
Most
very
definitely.
different.
Yeah, it's very different.
We're like ranking wise, we're like we bottom of the not bottom of the totem pole, but we ain't doing the best.
But
as a country, but our show is not smarts; it's military.
You know,
with a couple of elite
you can't
smart.
really say that though, because there's some smart people.
I understand there's gonna be smart people everywhere.
There's
gonna be smart people everywhere.
Brilliant people.
Now,
you know what I mean? I think that brilliance actually come from like the genes. Like if your daddy was brilliant, you know what I mean?
There's difference between brilliant and being smart.
I kind of believe in that, man. I kind of believe that it's passed down, like because man, everybody don't have that genuine gene or just being.
It's
you know
in
what
you.
I mean?
Circumstances and the genos when they mix, they can come out different ways. But you can't automatically say just because the mother or father had it. Cause
I ain't saying they're gonna be just like them. Now I ain't saying that. I'm just saying that they can have that trait. They can have that trait.
Yeah, they got a better opportunity of having it because you know it's in there.
The reason basically why I say it is because I mean I'm living proof of it. You know what I'm saying? Like my dad was like triple smart, but when I come up through life, boy, I was just hard headed, didn't want to go to school. You know what I'm saying? Just acting out. You know what I mean? But really, I could have did the work. You know what I mean? And then now, when I look at my life when I done tapped into businesses and everything and using his side, you know what I'm saying? Like, I say it's in the gene.
You might not be brilliant, but you might be smart.
Now, I'm a brilliant.
I'm saying.
Don't dumb me down. Don't dumb me down. You know what I mean? Don't dumb me down because you got a silky dress on. Don't dumb me down.
He threw a cup of water in your face, didn't he?
No, you ain't breathing. I'm breathing.
What I'm trying to say is this.
They ain't call you water.
What? That's what make things look like. See, all right, let me tell you something, right?
Yeah.
You might have 3 kids.
Okay.
One might be like so smart that he knows daddy gonna pick up this water in the next 10 minutes. He gonna fill that cup up. Daddy might need that water in 10 minutes. And you will tell these same kids to read. He will tell you, I don't like to read. But it's what? He's smart. He knows what to do. He knows how outcome and everything that's gonna happen. There are kids like that they are incredibly smart. You need those kids. And there's one that they are very book smart.
Right. You need them.
You need them.
Yeah.
And you need one that is street smart. You know what? If you have those 3 kids together, you just have a company.
You just took over.
Oh, you just took over, son. You right.
Like my son, Prince Richard.
Yeah.
My son name is Prince Richard.
Okay.
My son, I have one son. I have 2 sons, but I have 1 daughter. My 2 sons, one is always about reading and all that. I like, he's gonna be somebody that's gonna be in the office. I already know that.
Right.
But my other son is like, I want to sing, he want to dance, he want to do everything. I'm like, okay, it's you I'm interested in.
He more energetic than everything.
Yeah, he's smart.
He got that energy for everything.
Yeah, he's outspoken. It's like me when I'm young, when I see him, I'll be like, this is me. How can God give me?
They give you your own traits back.
I don't want it, but it's like, it's a thing.
They give you your own traits back.
That's why I say everybody don't get it, but it's passed down.
Yeah, it's passed down.
Yeah.
Me,
it's passed down.
My father is nothing. I'm nothing like my dad. Nothing.
You say you're a preacher though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but ain't you one? I'm just saying.
I was supposed to be one.
I'm just saying you studied.
Yeah, I was supposed to be one.
But what I'm saying is you know the word.
Yeah, I know the word.
Your daddy can sing?
My grandfather was a songwriter.
Okay then. Ain't you doing it?
You see how he didn't answer that question?
It passed down. That's all I'm saying.
It did pass down.
That's what I'm talking about. It passed down. You might not use it in the way you should, but it's there. You know what I'm saying? It's inside you.
And every now and again, it's gonna come out real good.
Out you, man.
That's what I said. When my son said, "Daddy, I wanna sing. I see him dancing. I'll be like, and you know what? He did exactly what I used to do when I was young. When I was young, if I'm going out to a place and they say we have a birthday party to go to, bro, I'll be the first in that seat to go to that birthday party. I want to go dance so bad. So when I went to Africa, I saw my son. I said, let's go to the birthday party. He took off his shirt to dance at the birthday party. I said, that's me. This is my real son. I don't need no DNA. This is me.
This your real son because you took your shirt off. Like a helicopter.
That's how I do when I was young. I don't want my clothes to stain. I want to still be a big boy after dancing.
Okay, then.
So I used to take my shirt off.
Ask me this.
Dance.
What you been up to? What J2's been up to? We been gone for 2 weeks. What you been up to?
All right, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I got a song dropping on the 30th of this month.
Okay.
And
okay, then you got a song coming. I like it. I got
some more songs
Shout out.
I got some more songs already. And all I'm doing right now is just releasing my songs and putting them out there one by one, which is basically I'm this kind of man that I'll take my time to do a lot of stuff, right?
Right.
So there is no time to waste because we don't have enough time. Mm-hmm. Any moment and every time that you see, all you need to do is use every second and every moment that you have.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I totally agree with that. Yeah. Everything is counted for. Yeah, when you wake up in the morning, every second, every minute, everything that you got going on in your life is counted for. You know what I mean? So you just try to do the positive. I just tell people, try to live more positive than negative. You'll get more out of life.
Just keep a little motion.
Yeah, just keep a little motion.
Yeah, the promotion gonna be going. Is already going on. The song title name is "Bless Me."
Okay.
So it's I don't sing song about vocal words and all that. My song is always like kids can listen to every.
So you ain't made no trap song yet?
I have one, but I don't want to release it.
What do you think about it? The man, like you said, he was raised up under a father that was a
preacher, so it's hard for me to make those kind of songs.
Oh, okay.
And I'm basically, if I actually go to the studio,
most preachers' sons, they
be the ones who rebel,
they get with it now.
I am, but
I know some preachers' sons ain't know what they'll push over.
I said I don't want to talk like American today.
What's the difference in talking about American and
I'm lost.
I am
you
American.
sound the same.
I am American. I'm just saying I don't want to use the word like the way I'm speaking right now. Make me feel like I'm
just the words you choose.
Yeah, the way I'm sounding.
You
doesn't sound like it doesn't sound like me. Yes, I am sounding too soft.
Yeah.
That's him. They're gonna be him first.
I got you for real.
J2, I got one for you. Having the understanding of the scripture like you do with America, how everybody coming over here, do you think this is modern day Babylon?
You think the world going in?
No, Babylon. Babylon where all the people came together, all the different languages and everything else. Do you think America is the modern day Babylon?
No.
That's too far.
No.
Well, what y'all think gonna happen when if this lady president come president? How y'all feel about that?
Bro, I don't want to talk about that.
I just asked you what? You don't want to talk about it.
You know
we
why?
Talking about it.
We know.
We definitely talking about it.
So
let me, you don't like the woman?
Let me first answer this question. Then we come back to Kamala Harris.
All right, go ahead.
Because I got something for Kamala Harris.
All right, give it to me.
And she ain't got to be mad about
Judge Joe Brown rough on her.
No, go ahead and finish with water.
Take care of him.
When you're talking about Babylon, is America the next Babylon? Let me speak in my accent real quick. American is not a Babylon whereby you will come and say it's a Babylon. You know why? Because America is the most selfish country in the world, which actually want to manipulate everybody according to the power that they have. America does not give any other people, any other country reason to contribute to the power or to the surviving of other people. American is the manipulator that gain power and never want to let other people raise from it. Hold on. Which is, you come to America, you don't know how to speak English. It is very hard for you to get a job.
Right.
So in Babylon then, I'm not talking about now, I'm talking about, we are doing a comparison.
I'm listening.
I'm listening to you.
So don't get me wrong by saying, oh, he's talking to American this kind of way. No. You asked me a question, which I'm actually doing a comparison of ages.
Okay.
It's like me taking American back to 19C, DC, all those stuff there.
Yeah, but we ain't in 19 DC.
No. He's asking a question about Babylon. Babylon was not 2000.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Okay, so we're talking about then.
Okay.
So if America was to be Babylon, then it's not going to work because America is only like based on one country. They call it the land of free. The land of free that if you don't even speak English, it's hard for you to get a job. A land of freedom that if you don't study American school, you can't get a job. If you come from other country and you have a bachelor degree, America is going to convert your school into their school. You might just be, what they call this?
I don't know where you're going.
The secondary school. What do you call your secondary school over here?
Middle school?
No. If you just pass out of high school. If you finish high school, what do they call it over here?
Oh, college.
Yeah,
college.
Everybody don't think high school. What certificate they give you?
What certificate they give you? A degree, master's, bachelor's.
Nah. I'm talking about your high school.
Oh, diploma.
Oh, diploma.
Yeah.
Okay.
Imagine you going to in your country, you already done your bachelor degree. If you come to America, America might convert that school that you have, look at it and tell you that that's just a diploma in my country over here, in America over here. So Americans have their own setup school.
They only accept certain people.
Yeah, so they can only satisfy you here to work here. So it doesn't matter how many school you go. They believe your own school you went through is trash. So you got to come over here, start all over.
Right, you should.
So how would you want to compare American to Babylon?
Right, you should though.
It's not going to work.
Now, it might not work.
No,
like
the
language, I'm coming, and we already have a language barrier.
Coming.
Because then, if you're talking about Babylon, because I read the Bible there, it said, and in Babylon, everyone came together in one accord and begin to make a pyramid. So what are you talking about? America is not going to ever come together in one accord because America always want to be the leader. They don't want everybody to lead. They don't want nobody to be among the leaders. They already have a parliament.
See, that's not our fault. That's not our fault. If we are born leaders, then let us lead. That's it. I'm an American fan. You know, a lot of words you said, I don't agree with.
I didn't say you are not American fan. I'm an American. Stop making it feel like I'm not.
But you were saying that, like, we take.
You always take. And y'all still take.
We don't take nothing that we don't deserve. Because we don't never go asking for nobody to help us fight no wars. Y'all ask us for our help.
I wish there's a way they can turn the camera, just go blank a little bit. I'm about to punch you.
I just tell you, you ain't never seen
it. They turn it back around.
We don't ask for no help.
I need somebody.
Y'all ask for our help, and then
I need somebody to pull up.
We might take a little extra than what you come out. All right, next question.
I need them to cut that camera so we can fight at the back of the camera. Y'all take every time.
We supposed to take. That's what we do.
Do you know
we greedy.
We greedy.
We
want it all.
That's the problem.
If you gotta come over here and go to school and learn our language, so be it. I want to know what you're saying.
You're right. We cocky. We got our chest out. But every bully eventually meet his day. That's the only thing. A lot of people ain't lining up to match the bully. But every bully meet a day.
No, it don't. I don't seen big bullies running yard all their life and die off and pass it down.
Big bully the whole time.
Big bully.
So you think we gonna make it through?
I'm just saying that if you don't contribute with what we talking about at the table, we go turn it into a whole other situation.
Well,
that's all it is.
Let me ask you.
That's all it is about America. If America comes to the table with good plans of doing it right.
But no other country like you. Every other country don't like America.
But you got to, though.
Well, we don't have a choice to do business
y'all
with y'all.
keep trying to get over here.
There you go. There's no choice. That's basically what it is. There's no choice.
But you hold the world power. We're using currency of dollars to do everything. So what do you think? That's why crypto, we prefer using crypto. Crypto still come in dollars. Still have values more in dollars. That's why we say, at the end of the day, that is why Putin is trying to take the world power because, I don't know. But if that man take the world power, I don't know what's going to become everybody else.
Couldn't nobody who, and we weren't about to messing with us. It's a snap of fingers and you out of here. Putin a good guy, politically, you know what I'm saying? But he only at war. He only at war because he want what the next man, just like any other person. They want
You know
more.
what?
They just want more.
Putin got something on us. He got some type of information. Putin got something. Because regardless of what Putin say, we never really fuck with Putin.
We ain't got no business.
Man, these motherfuckers kill you for less, man.
But I'm saying, we ain't got no business because it ain't our war. It ain't our war. Even when we seeing planes over there, we just...
No, I'm just saying, even with that...
It ain't our war.
Even with that, when Putin was just talking about building damn nuclear weapons and everything else, the only thing we try to do was put a little sanction out there. They wasn't really fucking with Putin.
Let me ask you a question. When you bring up the nuke, whoever dropped one?
Whoever dropped the nuke?
Yeah. Us. That's who.
We the bomb.
They know that we'll do it. They know that we'll.
No, we'll pull the trigger. They know you'll pull the trigger.
They know we'll pull the trigger. If you know it, now talking about it is two different things. But actually doing it,
America will do it.
So what you telling me? We come to the world stage with that thing pointed at while we talk.
And we will bomb you. Bomb you. Listen, Bin Laden had all that money. You remember all that money Bin Laden? Trillions of dollars. All the way up in the damn mountain trying to get away from America.
Couldn't hide.
Can't hide. Saddam Hussein, they found him in a hole. That nigga had tried to dug himself to hell. He was covered up in a hole. You can't hide from her.
Brought him out full of holes.
You just gotta pay your way. And that's why in everybody else's country try to come over her because we do you right. Ain't you looking good, brother? Don't you got the bling on?
Are you okay?
Don't you got the bling on, brother?
You see what the problem? You see what the problem is?
We treat you good.
You see?
We treat you good.
You see? Hold on. You about to make me mad on this podcast.
You don't argue with J2 too much, but I do like them glasses. Don't you take no argument. I'm talking about like them glasses.
I'm about to be mad because I'm taking it out. Yeah. So you can say I'm not playing.
Yeah. Well, that's your idea. Look. Go ahead with it.
Look.
All right.
I be having Coke.
You did a little
Sprite. No, I'm doing Sprite.
They threw me off there.
Well, I had a little Coke.
No wonder you want to fight.
Yeah. He ready to fight.
No, every time I come here, you want to talk about... I know America is the greatest country of all.
The greatest.
But there is one thing.
Get him.
America always thinks everything they do is right. And if you do the same thing Americans do that they consider right, if other countries do it, they consider it wrong.
Okay, let me ask you one question before you go on the phone. If you in your children's eyes, you always right?
Yeah.
In America, all other countries just our children. So no matter what we do wrong by you, we right. Accept it and move on.
So you telling America raised by the black Creole?
We are,
do as I say, not what I do.
Yeah, just do as I say. We say jump, jump.
But the point is this, I'm an American. I'm glad to be an American and I'm happy to be an African. That's why I'm African American.
So let me ask you a question. Would you want your family, your whole entire family to move here? Like if you can get your whole entire family, would you move them just here in America?
Basically, just to have what? Just for some reasons.
The benefits.
Get a couple benefits.
Just for the benefit of the future.
The benefits of the future is to grow your tree.
But they're going to go back home.
After they came and took our money.
What money?
That's the thing.
What money?
Y'all get our money.
Oh my God.
And then send our money across the wall.
Americans are not getting nothing free.
I said that and I meant that.
They digging in our pocket.
I meant digging in our pocket. I told you the other day, I said, listen, bro. What we gotta do to these people that come over
I have a serious conversation, but he go left, so I just drive by too.
Y'all take
he always want to argue.
Y'all should not be able to spend our money no falling to the board.
But y'all make
that's it. If our money go past the border,
it usually pass the border.
It usually pass the border. Cause y'all taking out money over there and building
But hey, hold up, boy, cover up your mic. We say that, but Trump might do that.
That's my boy. Shoot out
Trump might do it.
That's my boy.
That's my boy. Shout out Trump.
That's why he don't like Kamala.
Why you don't like her?
He going for your Trump, man.
It's not like I don't like Kamala Harris. But let's go back to the days. I'm going to give you a very simple example, and you will understand me.
Okay, go ahead then. I'm with you.
I love Kamala Harris because I love my own mother. And I love my grandmother.
Right.
And I love Kamala Harris, and I love my daughter.
Yeah.
She's a woman. I always love her unconditionally. But let's look at it in a very simple arithmetical way. If a woman cannot run the house, how can a woman run the country?
Boy.
Big talk. You cannot run just a single household. You want a woman to run the country. Are you okay?
You can't let
Can I say it in your voice one time? You are not qualified.
Yeah.
It's not that she's not qualified. She's automatically not in the range of being a contester.
She shouldn't win the country.
She should not even think about it because it is being written. A woman is not supposed to run a house. That is why no matter how a woman tell you I'm single, if a single woman have 2 kids, they always make the word, if your father was here, it will not be like this. Because they are not born to lead. Not even a house. Women was to be an assistance to men. Now you are giving women power. Shout out to women that are in high places. Yes, I see y'all doing good.
Right.
But let's come to the originated part about it. If you cannot even live your life without a man being married or living without, if you're living with no man, you still complain that I wish I have a man.
Yeah.
Just because you're bored about controlling the whole house.
But you got conditions on what kind of man he can be.
Yeah. But women get to a stage in life that say, I wish I have any kind of man to just let me be under a man command. Now, the same man, y'all men coward right now. The same,
I agree with that. There's a lot of cowards
now, we are so coward to the extent that women feed some men, women provide for some men, women clothe some men. That is why Kamala Harris has been in a position of being a man all her life. So she thinks she's capable of, she's been running an household.
Acting like a man.
She be acting like a man, running an household, providing for the husband, providing for the kids. Get to where she is. Now she look at this, if I can run a household by myself and don't worry about a man, I can run a company. You can run a company, but you cannot run a country.
Listen, man.
You cannot run a country,
my opinion basically about like yours, I don't feel that they should be not of power. I just feel that women have too many emotions to be a leader of the world. You know
not
what
even
I mean?
the word power.
Yeah, that's too much power. That's too much.
So
with too many emotions in her.
It's the word
So
power.
let me add to that.
To a woman?
Yeah, that's
Let me add to that. Not taking nothing from a woman, like you said. Plenty of women out there, something, and a lot of women that took a lot of men in, grooming them, raising them, taking care of one thing to another. So to them, you catch what I'm saying? Yeah. But the world, in the world view, in their eyes, if we caught a female leader, they will look up. They might try.
Yeah, they might try.
You catch, you know what I'm saying? We were just joking a while ago to my coming to the world stage.
They might just try for real.
We coming in with all the side now.
Yeah, they might try.
They'll try because of that.
You said something the other time. You said we come out boldly, pointing the gun, and we still pull the trigger, right?
Right.
But other people just talk. Other countries. I'm gonna run America down. They never put the trigger. Only one person did that. Bumped the highest tall building. What do they call it?
World Trade.
Yeah. Shout out to him. He did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what do you call that building?
Bin Laden.
Yeah.
World Trade.
Yeah. World Trade Center. Bin Laden.
He tried that.
Yeah.
He did good.
He did good.
He the reason why I said he did good, he was the only man that ever did that in the history. Say something and he did it.
Yeah, ain't nobody ever did it. Ain't nobody ever got that close.
That's what Americans did. Now Americans don't play by you. If you say a threat, they're coming for your ass ASAP.
Facts. Yeah.
The only thing people
he was the first one that actually succeeded to get that close. Because, it been bombed because the World Trade Center had been bombed before.
They did it, but nobody know who did it. Some things got done. But what I'm saying is, if Kamala Harris become the president as a woman, emotions going to be attached. And now the country going to be in some...
Yeah, because she might don't want to kill women and children.
How you know where I don't want to say it, but you are trying to...
Even with that...
I mean, that's the truth, though.
If there is a...
That's just the truth. We talk real on King Talk. That's just the truth.
Going on, let's be real now. This on King Talk. I'm going to say...
Yeah, you can say what you got to say on King Talk. So that's the truth.
I'm sorry, women. I don't want to offend nobody, but I'm going to say this on the real truth.
You supposed to, Bo. If
there is a situation whereby another country have a situation with America, which we have to dispose some nuclear into that place. Mm-hmm. And they just give a report that we have 450 kids in this community. Mm-hmm. And we have 200 youth. And we have 3,000 grown men and women in this country.
But that man is the most dangerous person in there.
In the next 24 hours, if this everything is not wiped out, America might be in a bigger problem. She will not press that button.
Yeah, she ain't gonna hit that button.
You say one reason is because of those children over there, because of those women over there, because of those youth over there. She won't do it. But a man will go think about it and think about the people over here too. Mm-hmm. But women are emotional beings.
What's the purpose of a man?
A man, we are not a conductor. We are a director.
Like that. Not the conductor, the director. Shout out to Dick.
So we protect, right?
We are born to protect, to fight, and to die.
For our women.
So just like you just said,
for our women.
How we're designed and built up, automatically we gonna pull that trigger even if we don't want to. Because at the end of the day, I gotta take care of what's over here.
That's it. And see, that's the difference in women.
You know,
women go, they what you call, they cater, they cuddle.
They nurturing.
Yeah, they nurturing people. You know what I'm saying? Like they love.
You can if you lay
got
down.
Kids at home. You know,
you lay down. What your old lady do? She right there with you. She'll throw a leg on you. She'll rub on you. You see what I'm saying? That's nurturing. That's a love language. You catch what I'm saying?
I don't care how a woman can be so heartless. I don't care how heartless a woman can be. You will never throw your child to a tiger to eat for breakfast.
I don't know, man. I seen some in jail put them in
we got some fucked up around here.
Some crazy.
Do you just hit it?
I seen one
like
it might.
It may not happen that fast over there, but they crazy.
Woman? She was a terrorist when I ever seen though. Let
me tell you. You mind if I tell the story?
Tell it. Tell the Susan Smith story.
So we had a lady. Kids end up missing. Big black ninja kidnapped my car. Pushed me out my car at the red light. Mm-hmm. Take my car and my kids. Help me find my kids. Thing go on, I'm shorten it up. Thing go on for a little while. Do a little investigating, come to find out. Nobody took her kids. She drowned her kids, ran them into a lake inside her car, claiming the car was stolen by Big Black Ninja. Just over some wank.
I think the kids
she wanted the dude. She wanted a dude. Yeah, put him in a seatbelt.
Yeah.
She wanted a dude. And he was willing to take her, but not with the luggage. So she unpacked.
She killed the kid. But that's just to show you that some people
got into a swamp.
Yeah.
Into a lake, a fish lake.
About 60 miles from here. Left them in their seatbelt. Throwed it in drive and
put it in neutral, let it roll.
Let it roll down the hill.
3?
I think like 3.
So she want to get married to another dude without no luggage.
Right.
He didn't want the luggage, so she unpacked.
That's why I tell you can't never just say that it's one-sided. Cause some people are.
That was not a mother. That was a woman. A mother is different from a woman.
Yeah, a mother would have never. You know what I mean?
Mother won't do that.
What I'm saying to you is you can't put the breaking point past some people.
The way I look at Kamala Harris coming up with that story, she is a mother, even though she didn't grow up with a father. Because, when they came online, she was talking about the father. Mm. Talking about the father, according to the story, she said her father was not there for her. Blah, 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 blah. Everything that happened to a man in life, you don't listen. See, I have some story that my mom told me about my dad. I don't believe none of those stories. You know why?
No.
Because everything my father always tell me is this. Because I didn't grow up with my mom. I grew up with my dad. So every time I ask of my mom, I say, Dad, what about my mom? He say, your mom said when you grow up, you're going to find her. Okay, I'm like, okay. If you watch me, I don't talk about my mom a lot.
Okay.
I only grew up with my dad. So when I grew up, when I was 23 years old, I looked for my mom.
Okay.
I went to look for my mom. When I found this beautiful black woman, my dad is light skinned. So I find this beautiful black woman looking exactly like I look like her. I say, okay. Then my mom told me something different. Talking about, oh, this is what happened, this is what happened. Okay, that is this story. I went back to my dad. I said, this is what my mom said. So, okay, now I'm going to tell you what happened. Your mom, dad don't like me, blah, 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 da, da, da. You know what I'm saying? So we can get married, this. I have to run for my life, you know? But she didn't tell me that the man has to run for his life. So every story a woman tells, they always tell you a story that is more, that they are on their own side, they are innocent. The man is always the bad man. But you know, men carry so much load, but sometimes if you don't run, you're going to die.
But you can't, listen, I just say she can't rule the world, but she can be a help to the world. She is a powerful figure to the world.
She can become the vice president to support a man, not a woman leading the world.
She can't lead. I don't think she should lead the world.
How will you want a woman to have the world power?
I don't feel she's qualified as a vice president. Not saying that women not, but I don't feel she's qualified.
Well, you know, her body of work is pretty good. Her body of work is good.
I don't mean to cut you off. Let me ask you a very sincere question.
Go ahead.
Who you asking, me or him?
Both of y'all, a very sincere question. When has Kamala Harris come to represent America since she has been the vice president of America? When have you seen her on TV? When have you seen her to come? You're just a vice president. We're not seeing you being active. You're not even representing. You're not even saying nothing. And the president is up there falling from the staircase, jumping up the staircase, pass out every minute. You're supposed to take over, present. But now
I'm ready for my answer.
You ready for it? She did. You're right.
And now, when it's time for you to become the president, to make you feel like men are not active, to make you feel like Joe Biden was incompetent of being a president, you didn't do nothing. You didn't support the man in his administration. Now, but when you want to become the president, you did a Zoom meeting that almost 2,000 women were sitting down there. Is that no conspiracy?
Oh, yeah. Most definitely.
So, you ready for it? I think the whole thing was set up. It was a strategy. Joe Biden knew the same way when Trump targeted the redneck community. All rednecks ain't bad. You know, some of them just rednecks. Some of them just like anybody else. I don't like you. I like you. I can fuck with you. I can't fuck with. Right. So getting back to it, damn.
You done lost your train. You done stop. That what happened when you smoke.
I done told you about that bullshit.
420.
Huh? Hey. 410.
420 got it gone. Well, whatever got his whole train of thought.
I now had to think about how I want to say it.
See that?
I had to think about how I want to say it. See, you done threw me off. You ready for it?
King Talk Podcast. This is how we do, baby.
Ladies and
you
gentlemen.
Know what I'm saying? But listen though, past all that, I was just asking J Tools about his day since you can't get your train of thought.
Oh, I already got mine.
I
got it.
He ain't gonna remember.
Who ain't gonna remember?
Give it to me then.
Come on now.
Give it to me.
Kamala Harris ain't qualified. Reason being, Joe Biden was set up, it was kind of structured. Trump had the target the redneck community.
Right.
So what it do is strategy. Biden had to try to use the women vote through the Kamala Harris scheme. Once he used the Kamala Harris scheme, you know what I'm saying, Kamala come in, but they already knew Biden was at a certain point to where he's almost not incompetent as a person, but incompetent as a leader.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? His judgment and everything is not up to par no more. So when that transpire, it's automatically going to be Kamala Harris to step up. See, but Kamala Harrison is also targeting the black vote at this time strategically when she's East Indian, so she's really not an African American. On top of that, right there, when you said her body of work, when you go back to California, if you look at her, she drug the brakes off of us.
Oh yeah, she put a lot of people.
The brakes off
she
of.
tried to put a lot of people in prison.
Judge O'Brown say she humped her way to the top. And say this was known, talked about, everything, you know what I'm saying, amongst the lawyers, the politicians and everything. But
like I said,
sometimes beauty can get you somewhere.
I'm not the one, me, to a woman, I like to give them they stance on power. I just like, in this case, I would say that, ruling the world, nah. But women are powerful. The women are way more powerful now than men, because men are lacking in a sense of being protectors and being providers.
You say man, you say some man.
Yeah, most men, man, they just out to get what they can get, and that's the end of it. That's just something. I mean, you just what you see.
I ain't gonna. That's kind of like when you say.
I didn't say all men.
Check out.
I did not say all men.
You know how some women sit there and say, "Ain't no good men left." Nah, you're not in the environment to find a good man.
Well, you might have met a good man when you said it. He just don't
you
see
probably
you
passed
on
him
the
up.
Okay,
yeah,
I'm gonna give you an example, right? When I came to America, I was in South Carolina. I was in Anderson, South Carolina. So I went to Anderson downtown. I was like, oh, it's so beautiful down here. Wow, Anderson.
That nigga said, wow, Anderson.
It's funny to you, right?
Shit.
But it's not. I'm about to tell you the realistic and the
But
reality
you never
of life.
been there before, you know what I'm saying?
So I look at Anderson, wow, he's so beautiful. I've seen people dressed up fine, I'm coming from Lagos. I just want something different. Lagos is a beautiful place. It's like Las Vegas.
Right.
But you come into Anderson, oh wow, police everywhere, everything. Okay, fine. I feel relaxed. So I was like, oh, they said the day I visited Greenville downtown, I said, wow, this is paradise. Oh, wow. Then I left Greenville. I went to Atlanta. I said, oh my God.
Right.
God bless America. When I left, and I started going to Houston, Chicago, I was like going to different states. I was like, wow, American is beautiful, it's okay.
The people or the locations?
The locations, the people, the way they talk, they have different accents, different ways of doing things.
Right.
It's the same thing I want to let you understand. It's not that some men are giving up. If you look at the way things are working in America right now,
right,
it's not working into the men's favor anymore.
Why?
Because most of these men don't go to school anymore. And they refuse to learn trade because everything is being diagonized by using what we call machines and all that. Because most of these black people were trained for hard labor.
Right.
Let's check.
Learn a trade or you're destined to be a labeler.
Yeah. Let's check South Carolina for an example. Everything they create in South Carolina, Greenville, Spartanburg, Anderson, Charleston, is all factory for hard laborers. They don't even bring things that make you want to motivate you to go to school. It takes 25% of the people in this South Carolina for them to be able to say, I want to go to school. It takes the grace. Most of the kids stopping at they start selling drugs at the side. I've seen things happening. I just don't talk. That's why you see this is the best place you can raise your kids to. But it's easy for them to be corrupted. Their mind can change because they see kids. And because I've been seeing kids that are 15, 14 years old having babies. Babies are having babies.
Right.
So how can a baby concentrate when you already have a baby to go to school? Now, the generational wealth is being passed down by these white people, by these other folks that are actually their kids don't go to school, but they actually get the job done because they have the manipulation of power. But the other black kids that are supposed to go to school and other people that come from outside country, they're going to do hard labor and find it hard for them to go to school. So men are being raised to, babies that are men like 16 years old guy, 14 years old boy, 17 years old boy, are already having kids, and now kids are raising kids. So both kids are not going to school.
So y'all don't have a lot of young kids having kids over there?
We do, but not now. Everybody's standing up on their feet that I want to go to school. I want to have better things. I want to be more in life.
Right.
But because of
Because
kids,
it's the age of that right
So,
now. You see
how
that a
bad-
lot.
how
Everybody's trying to
bad-
be better now.
How bad is like over here? We grew up in crack eras and cocaine eras, heroin eras.
Yeah.
Now fentanyl and the blue pills and all that right there. How's the drug war over there?
the drug is crazy over there. It is crazy over there. And most of these drugs are being brought from over here to our country. So basically, and the people who even smuggle this drug to our country are the people of the political, the politics. People in politics, people in higher power that can say, I'm finding private jet from America to Nigeria, and I can be checked.
Yeah.
Because it's
Private jet.
Yeah, it's the private jet. So basically, everything is being run by politics. You know that.
You got to have enough money, power, influence.
You are not. You understand?
Grease a couple pounds.
You know that. And you know that in a country whereby there is no drug, they got to be, in a country where that succeed, we have to have thieves, scammers, thieves, everything, robbers.
Yeah.
We have to have holes in that country. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
In a country, that's what run the country capital. And now after we have drugs.
So you saying the monkey run the country?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to have holes, we have to have thieves, and we have to have
What boy said, yeah?
and we have to have
The
church.
monkey run the country.
Yeah, these three things run the country.
Right.
We have to have drugs, hoes, church. Drugs, thief, hoes, and church. Those four things have to be in your country.
The biggest pimp
to make it go through.
That's what's
Make the wheel turn.
The biggest pimp in the world is the modern Christian religion, bro.
We know that.
A lot of people don't.
But
Man, you always say that though. You say that a lot, like the church is the biggest ripoff.
I brought it up again because J. Toole said it a while ago. That's
But
a whole different perspective. I've been saying that.
We know. I was saying that when I came here, I don't want to talk about churches because if it is for
I'll
me,
come out the gas.
If I become the president today, I'm closing down all churches.
Why?
It's the biggest scam.
Church ain't no scam.
Tell him like I tell him. Don't tell me what it ain't. Ask me why I say what I say.
Why you say that, brother?
I tell you why I said what I said. Church ain't no scam.
I ain't asking you a question.
Oh, well, who you asking the question to
I'm
then?
asking him.
Well,
Why do I say it?
Go ahead and answer me.
One thing I realized, religion had been manipulated by will, the power of the pen. You see, you got several translations of Bible, and all of them display different mind frames, even though also similar and close. But it'd be simple words that can make it go one way to another, give you a different perception of it.
Right.
All that were wrote by different people over different times. And then on top of that, it's used to put in place. If you couldn't break the most strongest, the fastest people, if you can't break them physically through war and through everything else, how do you break them? How do you break a man? If you wanted me to submit right now, like a while ago, I'd say I'm willing to give my life for my family. Easily. You catch what I'm saying? So, but how would you get me to submit? You catch what I'm saying? The closest way is to have possession of my family or have possession of my mind. Because that's the only thing that I can give you that you ain't physically taking. I have to give it to you. But in me giving it to you, a lot of people don't realize that they gave it up. So then they blind in their perception on how they see, because they see totally different. You think about the church, say give tithes. Tithes in the Bible was 10% of your crop that were put in a share house to be shared when people come across hardships and things like that right there.
Right.
Now today, the preacher is riding around in Rolls Royces, jets, and everything else, living a lifestyle and not even supporting half the people to give back 5-10%
to the community. Yeah,
to give
right.
back 5-10% of this right here to the community.
But listen though,
Bro, we're having this conversation.
People get into
listen.
Some
This is
people want to
King
spread
Talk
the word.
Podcast. We will resume this next week. Glad y'all showed up. You know how we get it in King Talk Podcast.
Part 2 next week.
Yeah, water.
But I really want to say my mind, but we gotta go. But I'm about to go into this.
But we'll catch you. You don't turn me
Let's
off.
catch you
Man.
next one.